What if humanity has already survived its first nuclear war, thousands of years ago? Ancient cities with melted walls, vast deserts turned into glass, legends describing weapons brighter than 1,000 suns, and strange traces that still puzzle science today. What kind of power could erase an entire civilization in an instant? We all learn that the first nuclear bomb exploded in 1945, that humanity unlocked a terrifying power less than a century ago. But what if that's not the full story? Archaeologists keep discovering places where something impossible seems to have happened. Streets filled with bodies that look like they died in a single moment. Stones fused into glass by temperatures hotter than any natural fire. Strange isotopes that appear where they shouldn't exist. Most scientists agree there must be a natural explanation. But some questions refuse to go away. Could a forgotten civilization have unleashed a weapon we still fear today? 4,000 years ago, Mohenjo-Daro was one of the most advanced cities on the planet. Grid-planned streets, brick houses, even a sewage system, a civilization way ahead of its time. And then, everything stopped. Archaeologists discovered dozens of skeletons lying across the streets, without signs of struggle or escape. It looked like people died in the very moment they realized something was wrong. Even more strange, some walls and objects show evidence of intense heat, strong enough to partially melt stone into a glass-like surface. No volcano nearby, no trace of massive war. Scientists propose natural explanations, maybe a powerful earthquake followed by fires, but none of those fully explain how an entire city fell instantly and why it was never rebuilt. What kind of force can erase a civilization in a single moment? Deep in the Sahara, there's a vast field of greenish glass, stretching across more than 6,500 square kilometers. To form this material, temperatures must exceed 2,000 degrees Celsius, hotter than most industrial furnaces today. Ancient Egyptians valued this glass so highly that Tutankhamun wore a carved scarab made from it. Most theories point to a meteor explosion in the atmosphere, but scientists have never found a crater big enough to explain such a huge glass field. So, what unleashed a heat blast strong enough to melt the desert? Was it something from the sky? Or something unleashed right here on Earth? Across Scotland, Europe, the Middle East, and even parts of India, archaeologists have discovered strange ancient fortifications. Their thick stone walls look as if they were melted together, stones fused by temperatures far higher than anything ancient builders could produce. These sites are called vitrified forts. No signs of volcanoes, no meteor impacts, no technology known from that time could burn entire fortress walls into glass. Some researchers proposed a dramatic idea. Were these walls exposed to a blast from a weapon far beyond the power of ancient fire? But historians argue that some vitrification may have been created intentionally, perhaps through massive wood fires touching the stone. Still, what kind of fire can melt a fortress? The answer remains uncertain. Ancient texts sometimes describe violence that feels too modern. In the Indian epics Mahabharata and Ramayana, there are passages about weapons that unleashed blinding light, created boiling winds, turned sand into glass, left survivors covered in hair-falling sickness. One description calls a weapon a single projectile charged with all the power in the universe, a fire brighter than 1,000 suns. Some say it sounds like a poetic retelling of a nuclear detonation. Most historians believe these epics are myths, not literal history. But why do these stories resemble the most terrifying weapon humanity has ever created? Coincidence? or memory. In a few ancient sites, scientists have detected unusual radioactive isotopes, mysterious layers of glassy debris, signs of sudden extreme heat. These clues often appear right where legends speak of destruction. Natural explanations exist. Meteor airbursts, lightning strikes, ancient industrial heating, even volcanoes. But not all locations fit those theories. Some seem to come from a force we still struggle to identify. There's no confirmed evidence of ancient nuclear weapons. Most experts point to natural causes, fires, volcanoes, or meteor explosions. But some findings still raise questions: melted stone, sudden collapses, strange materials. These mysteries don't prove advanced ancient technology, but they show how much we still don't understand about the world before us. History isn't finished. We're still uncovering it. What do you think? Was this destruction caused by nature or by a civilization erased from history? Share your theory in the comments. And if you want more hidden history like this, make sure to subscribe.